I hate the fact that I even have a story to share, but it goes to show you when living in a major metropolitan city, you never know what walks of life you'll pass by or drop off. So a little backstory. In 2003, I was a 16-year-old employee at an urban clothing store here on the south side of Chicago. At the time, I had a manager who was in his early 20s by the name of Anthony. Anthony was pretty arrogant and obnoxious, but overall he was a really cool guy. I used to kind of give him shit and tease him whenever it came to approaching the ladies, because he always seemed timid or too aggressive. I was, and still am, a ladies' man, so yeah, I was being an asshole. After working at this place for about 3 months, Anthony asked me if I would drop him off at home. It wasn't far from the direction I was heading in, so I dropped him off maybe twice a week for the next month or so. Now let me tell you, these car rides were quite uncomfortable. This guy, as much as we spoke at work, would not speak and sorta just kept looking straight, barely ever blinking. It got to the point where his awkwardness went from being entertaining to straight up creepy. Fast forward 3 or 4 years later, I'm watching the news as they go into detail of a horrific crime committed by a Comcast installation worker. Apparently, the worker entered 2 homes for an installation. He sexually assaulted, beat, and strangled 2 women. The real unfortunate thing is that this happened on 2 different occasions, and after the first murder, the gentleman was arrested and questioned, but ended up being released and sent back out to work, which allowed him to strike again. As the picture of his mugshot flashed on the screen, I froze. It was Anthony. Now, growing up on the south side of Chicago, I've grown up and befriended a fair share of people who ended up becoming murderers, but this takes the cake.